Hello my fellow smug ones. Well, we often seem to just accept, don't we, that fuel costs will go up, but I'm guessing we probably won't do so much after this. Let's begin. Okay, this story is from The Sun and it says, hard-pressed drivers would save £150 a year at the pumps if greedy, and they certainly seem to be, retailers pass on cheaper wholesale fuel prices, experts say. Although strangely, they never actually seem to have a problem when putting the price up, do they? But to be honest, we've actually got a lot of other costs rising which we also need to pay, so by them putting it down would be a big help, wouldn't it? The RAC, AA and Fairfuel UK have called for supermarkets and petrol stations to cut prices as market fuel costs drop, and there are calls for ministers to follow US President Joe Biden's lead by ordering an official probe if they do not act now on the rip-off prices at the pumps. Although I'm guessing that's probably only if Joe Biden can keep his eyes open long enough to carry that out. But don't Americans have cheaper petrol than us anyway? Average petrol prices are hitting record highs of 147.59p or £1.47 for everyone else, with diesel topping 150.75p per litre according to the analysis by the RAC. But significant drops in the wholesale fuel prices of around 5.6p per litre have yet to be passed on as retailers are still trying to recoup profits lost during the pandemic lockdowns. News of the new C word, which YouTube doesn't like us to say, variant in South Africa have seen wholesale fuel prices fall even further. Well, I think that's absolutely disgraceful. They shouldn't, in my opinion, try to recoup their losses from a whole year ago from us. Especially as there is further, we're not forgetting probably a government grant they could have claimed to help them out with that. So in my opinion, there's just no excuse now not to pass those savings on to us. It does actually make me wonder just how long it will be before it's £2 a litre at the pumps. The move could save motorists £3 every time they fill up, which is about £156 a year for a family that does so once a week. And the AA has warned many drivers are scaling back their Christmas spending plans to compensate for the high costs. And there's just no way that we should be doing that, is there? I mean, £3 a tank could easily add up, couldn't it? Especially if you fill up more than once a week or do long commutes. And I'm sure that could easily pay for Sky or Netflix depending on obviously how far you drive and what package you got. Fairfuel UK founder Howard Cox said retailers had a moral duty to pass their savings on or risk the fury of motorists across the nation. He added they must end their shameless unchecked greed and profiteering of the world's highest tax drivers. Well, that certainly is true, isn't it? I mean, there's insurance tax, fuel tax, road tax, and then of course VAT. Labour has apparently thrown their weight behind this, so come on Boris, what are you going to do? YouTube's algorithm thinks you'd like to see one of these videos next, so let me know if it's right.